Some days life gets pretty dang hard. Some days I realize that suicide is very seductive. It wants to lure you in and say, hey, all the problems are going to go away. All the problems won't exist. Here's some candy. Here's some goodies. Here's some money. Here's something, but I'll be so seductive and just lure you in. And in those days, I have to fight back. I have to push back because it would be too easy to just succumb to the seduction. Some days, the physical side of what I have to experience is beyond my comprehension. You add in the stress of not being able to pay bills, the stress of other life situations that are just challenging. You add in the exhaustion and tiredness that I feel as part of heart failure, the fact that I'm losing my eyesight due to retinopathy, macular edema, and just getting health care and having to fight and struggle for every scrap I can manage to get. Some days you just go, what in the hell am I here for? Why am I dealing with all this? My life's not been easy, and I've gotten through a lot of it, but boy, this is the fight of my life. I see people with cancer, and why I don't know what cancer's like, there's a lot of things they talk about that I can identify with, and it gets tough. I mean, I'm at the primary doctor trying to get a new cardiologist, and it's important because of heart failure. I need to make sure I have somebody there in case I really need them, which could come at any time. But the fact that I need a cardiologist blows my mind because I thought I was healthy until 2 years ago. I did all the right things. I did all the healing food smoothies, the body work, the trauma work, the eating right, eating this, eating that, trying this supplement, trying that supplement, trying these foo-foo things and all other kinds of stuff. And it got me nowhere. Probably made things worse, to be honest. But the fact that I need a cardiologist comes front and center with me, that I know I'm at high risk of stroke and heart attack, and I really have to watch some things. I have to watch sodium and manage fluid retention and watch my heart rate and my blood pressure and my pulse and my weight and my diabetes, and some days it's like, enough of this. That's why I say suicide is seductive. And I have to constantly, continuously fight against laying down and succumbing to that seductive entity. I have almost gotten to those points before where I've ended my life. I'm doing much better now. But I still struggle with that whole thought process. And it's not easy. Anybody that deals with it will tell you it's not easy. It's not about thinking happy thoughts or believing in this thing or believing in something else. It's not. It's about dealing with mental illness, mental health issues, stress, physical issues, and reality. I mean, right now we're living in a world that is very stressful. I don't watch the news, but I can tell you that I feel it. I physically feel it. And it's not easy. And I'm not saying this on this video to go have anybody go, oh, please, oh, you poor thing, or oh, you should do this, or oh, you should do that. I've got plenty of things in place that I do to help me through this. But I make the videos so others will understand what it is like to deal with this. To the ones that don't think it exists, or that you're weak, or you're over dramatic or oversensitive or over whatever the freaking excuse they tend to throw out there and word vomit. No, it's not that. Some of us have been through hell and back. Some of us have the struggle that many don't. My compassion goes out to everyone that struggles with this and doesn't feel like they can keep going another minute, another moment, another day, another hour. But you can. And I just want you to believe enough in yourself and in the moment that you can make it until the next moment. Sometimes that's all we can do. Sometimes that's more than too much to handle. But I just want you to know you're not alone. You're not the only one dealing with this. There's others, myself included, that know what this feels like. So from my heart to yours, I send you hugs of love, kindness, and compassion. And just know you're not alone.